Hi guys, ShiggitayMedia here, and the topic of this video is so important, I feel it's so important, that I'm going to be posting it not only here on my main ShiggitayMedia channel, but also on ShiggitayVlogs. Now, for the people watching this on ShiggitayMedia on the main channel, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for subscribing, and I feel so stupid for not posting content as fast as I'd like. But thank you for subscribing. At the time of this video, I believe I have 321 total for the life of the channel. And every a couple days I get another sub or two, which is great. I'm not asking for it. I don't expect it, and it's great. It's awesome. But okay, my hair makes me look like a freaking mad scientist. All right. Anyway, right. So for those of you watching ShiggitayVlogs, also thanks very much for watching. And I hope my subs can catch up to that eventually as well. Alright, so now as for the topic of this video, of this multi-channel video, the topic is a very heavy topic, and it's not something I'll do often on this channel, on either of these channels. My ShiggitayMedia channel is mostly meant for nerdy stuff, you know, not necessarily video games, but that's what my ShiggitayPlays channel is for. But it's meant for nerdy stuff like conventions and other stuff. But this is important to me because it actually happened in my favorite country in the world of Japan. And now finally the topic. The topic is suicide. Suicide is no joke. If you're having feelings of suicide, you should get in contact with a suicide hotline. And somewhere around here in the bottom of the video, I'll put the phone numbers to suicide hotlines around the world. The ones that I think are the most prominent, probably US, Australia, and Japan, for example. I'll have to see which ones are the easiest to find numbers for. And yeah, suicide is not a joke. And a vlogger by the name of, you probably have heard of him, maybe not, but he's pretty popular and he's one of YouTube's cash cows, big content creators. He goes by, his name is Logan Paul. And Logan Paul went to Aokigahara in Japan, which is the suicide forest at the bottom of Mount Fuji, and he went with a camera crew. And they're walking around acting all goofy and stupid in a pretty forest. And they found someone who just committed suicide via hanging. And he was hanging like this. And he was cracking stupid jokes. And why? Why even do that? It's so disrespectful. And as others have said in their videos, this is by no means the first video on this topic on YouTube. There's dozens upon dozens of people outraged by this person's behavior. But this is just my take on it, my version of it. And he made jokes about this guy's demise, this guy's deceasedness. That doesn't make any sense, but yeah, he made fun of him and his lifeless body there. He must have just done it earlier that day or something. I don't know. And even though in his video, of which I have not seen and I don't intend to see, even after he deleted it himself, without YouTube, I'm not going to go into YouTube politics here, where a lot of people would say something like, I'm not going into it, I'm just trying to give an example. People that would not like what YouTube is doing, they would blame them and compare Logan Paul to, for example, PewDiePie for what he's done. And PewDiePie didn't get anything but a slap in the wrist and he's fine. But Logan Paul actually was sort of smart, and he actually removed the video before YouTube removed the video. If YouTube were to take action on that, which they never would because they're having issues, and I'm not going to go, like I said, that's politics. I'm not going to go into that. If they would have removed the video, Logan Paul would be in much more trouble than he already is, with the community at least, with the YouTube community. And he took it down and then issued a written apology online, like on Twitter, on Facebook. I'm not sure where he put it, but it was written, typed out. And then he made a video apology, which I guess you can consider that his second apology. And he came across as sincere, but I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like that he went into a very somber and, I guess you can say, depressing forest, if you know what the forest is known for, and he found a body in the suicide forest. Surprise, surprise, suicide forest. People actually commit suicide there, hundreds of people a year. And he made fun of it. That is not cool. I'm making this video to raise awareness for suicide and to let everyone know that if you're having suicidal thoughts, like I mentioned earlier, to get help, figure out your feelings and thoughts, and don't let them take you over. If you have depressing thoughts and if you're feeling that useless and everything. There's many stories of people that have committed suicide. One I can think of quickly is this 12-year-old girl somewhere in the southern United States, or maybe I think it was Florida, and she was only 12. She had her whole life ahead of her, and her family didn't even notice the signs. That is so sad, and I do not want to hear about that or see that from anyone. So, Logan Paul. His video was posted on New Year's Eve. He was in Japan for the New Year, which I envy because I would love to go to Japan any time of the year. His video actually got over 6 million views in less than a day, or less than 2 days or something. And he even said, I'm not going to monetize that video. It doesn't matter. The topic of your video was going into a forest where people end their lives and you make fun of it. What the hell is that? That's not acceptable. And he, like I said, he did make an apology video to accompany or to shadow his written apology, and that doesn't cut it for me. I'm going to keep repeating myself in this video, and I really think I really think I should, because he is an idiot, and the people that are defending him, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but they're also just as idiotic as he is, because they don't understand what he was doing, or what he did rather, is completely disrespectful, completely inconsiderate to the victim. And in his video, he showed the victim hanging like that with the face and body blurred. What does that prove? Does that prove that you are trying to hide the fact that you're making fun of suicide? No. Don't ever do anything like that. I don't want to hear anyone of my viewers, I don't want to hear that one of my viewers has done that. That is ridiculous. And I really hope that what you take away from this video is that suicide is not a joke. And it is not, I'm sorry that this topic had to come up now. And I'm hoping that when I post this will still be relevant. But once again, suicide is not a joke. I really hope Logan Paul learned his lesson with this whole incident and everything. And also, I just learned earlier today. Well, it's 3:30 in the morning when I'm recording this, but he finally got reprimanded by YouTube in this way. He had his ad deal, his ad agreement revoked. So, and other things, like he has this movie that he was working on with YouTube Red, that was also suspended or postponed or something. So he did get punished. And as bad as this might sound, because I give everyone the benefit of the doubt at first until they prove me wrong, I'm actually pretty glad. Because what he did is not acceptable in any society or any community. And the Japanese, I'm sure, know who he is, and they hate him as much as I do for doing this. So, one last time in this video, Suicide is not a joke. If you know someone, or if you yourself feel that you need to kill yourself, don't. Get help. Do it soon, and don't give in to the feelings. It's fine to be depressed. I get depressed sometimes. I'm not unhuman. I'm human, you know? And I get those feelings sometimes, but I'm never able... No, okay, that's not the right word. I never get to the point where I feel so useless and so unworth, etc., that I want to just end my life. There's a lot of stuff I still want to do. My birthday is coming up in a week, and there are so many things I'd like to do. I'd like to travel to Japan, for example. I'd like to travel across the US again. Not just for my anime conventions, but just in general, whenever I can. I have friends in North Carolina. I want to go see them. I do not need to have those thoughts in my head of suicide ever. So, yeah, this video was to raise awareness for suicide. Thanks very much for watching. For those of you watching on ShiggitayMedia, these kinds of videos will not be on this channel very often, but I just wanted to get these thoughts out off the top of my head. Get off my chest, and any videos after this, which I'll really try to produce and put up in a more timely fashion than like once in a couple months or something, because I have been getting a slight influx of subs, and like I said, I'm very, very appreciative of that. I'll post maybe a computer tutorial of some sort or something else that's pretty nerdy that isn't gaming. For those of you watching ShiggitayVlogs, also, thanks very much for watching. And this kind of topic will not show up. I will not be making this kind of video on any kind of channel, even if this is vlog style, ever. Because I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. And any kind of depression topic is not something I want to cover often. But anyhow, thanks very much, everyone on both sides, ShiggitayMedia and ShiggitayVlogs, and have yourselves a great night, great morning, great time. Thank you. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe.